Welcome to the SNN.Network Canada virtual event. I'd like to introduce our next presenter, Cheryl Grant, President and CEO of Vitality Products. Ma'am, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Matt. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cheryl Grant, President and CEO of Vitality Products, Inc. We trade on the TSX-V under the trading symbol VPI. I want to thank you for joining us today to talk about Vitality. We're an award-winning line of vitamins and supplements made here in Vancouver, Canada. Our mission is to focus on helping people, especially our customers, live life energized. I'm joined today for the question and answer period by our Vice President and CFO, Doug Grant, who's also my sibling. We grew up in the natural health industry, and following a family health crisis, we returned to our roots and revitalized Vitality. I always like to say that Vitality is a startup with history. And today I'm going to tell you about our future and where we currently are. So thank you for joining us. As I mentioned, a little bit about our market information. Our symbol is VPI on the TSX-V. Currently, there's 41.4 million shares outstanding. We recently did a capital raise of $1 million in April, which increased the outstanding shares. However, there's still over 42% of shares held by insiders of the company. And based on a 10 cent stock price as of the close of December 6th, the market cap is 4.14 million Canadian. The stock price itself has fluctuated between 8 cents as the 52-week low to a 39.5-week high. So who is Vitality? We're an emerging leader in natural health. We're an award-winning line of vitamins and supplements that appeal strongly to women. And that's actually very important because women are the largest buying segments of vitamins and supplements in this multi-billion-dollar industry. And the majority of sales are right here in North America. Our product is Canadian-made, and it's also clean label, which means that it appeals to customers as well as retailers. We've taken a focus of omni-channel, and we are sold in natural health retailers as well as online, including online platforms like Amazon, our own site, vitality.ca, and others. Over the last couple of years, we've actually increased our growth organically by 549% over 5 years. And we just raised, as I mentioned, $1 million in March, and in October, prior to that, $500,000 to aid in our growth. So Vitality has a lot of opportunity for success in the upcoming year and for the years to come. Along the side there, you're going to see a couple of our products, including our Vitality Glow that's recently launched, as well as our Vitality product. And with that is our Power Iron, our top seller. We've been recognized by the industry and consumers with multiple awards, including 5 Alive Awards, including Best New Supplement. I want to introduce you to Vitality through what we call our Lion. It's Power Iron plus Organic Spirulina. We introduced this product into the marketplace just over 4 years ago, and it quickly changed the trajectory of Vitality. We went from a local regional company into a national one, and we have the opportunity to continue to expand. This is actually a very important product for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's Vitality's market leader with over 50% of our sales, and it also commands a 70% gross margin. Anyone who knows consumer packaged goods would know that that's extremely desirable, and one of the reasons that we have a high opportunity with Vitality because we've created unique products that are capturing the market's attention. The other thing about Power Iron is that it creates measurable results for customers. So with a blood test, you can actually find out if a product is working for you. That's really important, and the majority of people who are taking this product are iron deficient. And it's actually the #1 nutritional deficiency in the world. It actually impacts over 25% of the world's population. I just want you to think about that number for a second because that's actually very important when we talk about the opportunity for Vitality. The market size just for this one product, and we have 13 SKUs, or 13 products and 25 SKUs in the marketplace, but this one product, the market size is over $3 billion globally. That's on an annual basis. And over almost 35% of iron supplements are sold here right in North America. And so one of the things that we talk about with Vitality is we're just slightly below the 1 million mark in revenue for sales. And so as we continue to grow and expand, our goal is to capture just 1% of the North American sales of iron. If we do achieve that, I should say, that's going to be over $10 million annually. So you can see the opportunity in front of us with just this one product. The reason that Vitality has been so successful is that in the marketplace, there's basically two areas. What we call the best of science and nature is where Vitality has come in. On one side of the spectrum in natural health products is what we call isolates, or they're scientifically derived. The benefit of these products, including those sold at naturopathic offices as well as natural health retailers, is they deliver a higher dose. And on the other side is what we call whole foods, which are really made from organic plants and materials. And the benefit of these is natural synergies and high absorption. So Vitality is what we've done is we've taken the best of both worlds and we've combined them, which leads to higher doses, high bioavailability, and most importantly, results for customers. So people are returning back to purchase Vitality over and over. And this is really important because as we talk about growth of Vitality, the lifetime value of a customer, both at the retail, online, as well as products or customer specific, is really about that lifetime value. And that's something that we're achieving with our product lineup. Based on the success of Power Iron in the marketplace, we've started to innovate into new products and expand our reach. This last year, coming into the marketplace, we've introduced the magnesium and chamomile, as well as we've also introduced Glow Marine Collagen. Marine collagen is one of the exploding categories in natural health, and it really focuses on women, especially along the lines of beauty and health. And after COVID, people are looking for a lot of products that are stress and well-being for their family, as well as they're looking for beauty supplements. So having a CEO who's a female and understanding the family demographic and females who purchase over 80% of natural health products is a real benefit for us. All of our products are also non-GMO, no artificial flavors, gluten-free, and we 100% guarantee our product, which provides a lot of trust, and that's very important in this industry where a lot of products are sold online, but you don't know where they're coming from. So by being a retail strategy plus an online strategy, we've really created that trust in our product, which will continue for our expansion and growth. I'm actually wanted to just also introduce you to the elevated product extension, Vitality Glow. One of the things that we did is we did look at the supplement shelves, and one of the things that we always hear in the industry is how can you tell which product to pick? There's so many on the shelves or there's so many online. And so we've really differentiated ourselves the way that we create our products, but also even in our new elevated line of Vitality Glow is about packaging. We've brought in a very strong packaging that appeals to our demographic with metallic prints and also higher quality ingredients than our competitors on the shelf. This is actually going to be one of the more expensive collagens, and the customers are continuing to connect with this product. So we believe that this is going to be a great extension for us here in Canada as well as we enter into additional markets. So what is our growth opportunity? You've joined us today to learn about Vitality. Some of you are current investors and some are potential future investors into Vitality. And it's always good to know where a company is, but where are we headed to? And you know, one of the things I like to talk about is the fact that we have an omni-channel strategy. So that means that we're selling online as well as at retail. That's very important because our initial growth came at the retail level. But as we saw with COVID, we had a spike online, and now moving into 2021, as we finish up this year and move into 2022, our online sales have continued to grow as customers return to retail, and we still continue to see the growth of online. And so we want to capture that online marketplace. And one of the biggest things that a lot of customers are starting to purchase more and more into is actually called subscription model. And this is actually a really important part of our future business. Direct-to-customer online subscription is basically allowing our customers, after they've tried a product, whether at retail or through Vitality or another online retailer, is to purchase and have a subscription. So that means that it will be delivered direct to your door at your interval, whether it's once a month, every 2 months, And what that does is it creates repeatable revenue for Vitality. So one of our growth opportunities and priorities for this upcoming year is the growth of our direct-to-customer online subscription model. And if you go to vitality.ca, you can also see that this is now activated. So that was a big part of our 2021 commitments. When we raised the capital, we talked about updating our website and bringing this subscription model to life, and we've recently achieved that benchmark. So we're really pleased with the results, and we're already seeing the subscription model being taken up by customer base with very little effort so far for the advertising of that, which is going to come in heavy in 2022, and new year, new you. The other area for our growth is into the growth of the established Canadian retailers. We're currently established in over 600 natural health retailers in Canada, including Whole Foods markets. We've even included recent expansion into 15 body energy clubs in British Columbia. Why is this important is, again, I talked about that lifetime value of a customer. The retailers are looking for new products, and we've recently expanded our product line, as well as they are continuing to see growth and turn with Vitality at their stores. We've expanded our sales team to increase sales at the Canadian retail level, and that's going to be a big priority of ours throughout 2022. The most important and largest step that's going to be part of our growth opportunity with Vitality is our expansion into the United States. When I talked about power iron, I talked about 1% of the market of iron is over $10 million US dollars annually, and we really believe this is an achievable goal. And so as we step into the United States, we'll be coming in March of 2022. We're actually going to be launching at Natural Products Expo West, which is in Anaheim, and the largest trade show in North America and the world for natural products. So we do have a secured booth within the supplements. We're coming in strong, and we believe that this is going to be one of our greatest growth opportunities in the next year for starting to build into the United States retailer and starting to build with the U.S. customer. So we're really focused on a growth strategy and market expansion as we come into the close of 2021 and move into 2022. Just a couple of quick notes here on our commitments and why Vitality is selling so well. I talked about that land in hand strategy, our Made in Canada difference. I actually had a one-on-one earlier today where people were asking me what is the difference about Canada's products, and we have some of the highest health regulations in the world, so these are enviable products and they're very well trusted. Our focus on sustainability and sustainable ingredient and sourcing, including made in Canada, and we're also an award-winning line. I mentioned, received a Live Awards as well as Clean Choice Awards. Those are considered the highest in the industry. So a lot of reputation behind a brand that allows us for expansion. As I mentioned here, we're sold in literally hundreds of trusted retailers across Canada, and it's not easy to get space on those shelves. So we have to showcase ourselves differently and really grow with those. And so there is an organic curve to growing with retail. And as that curve continues, we start to see the increase in our retail sales. So as I mentioned, our retail sales are expanding over last year, and we've increased our dedicated retail team here for sales to continue that growth pattern. Some of our milestones that we've reached in the last couple of years, as I mentioned, is our year-over-year organic growth. With the recent capital raise, we're really focused on increasing our acceleration of our brand, our maintaining of the gross margins at 70%, as well as we have an established omni-channel presence, and we will be making more announcements about our growth in that in the upcoming weeks and months. Vitality is a growth company in a growth industry, and we're very excited for our future and to continue to share updates with you. As I mentioned, the leadership team includes myself and Doug Grant as the president and vice president. Doug has over 25 years of financial management, including a large background in the markets and financing, and mine includes a large background in marketing, including working for Best Buy as public relations, as well as overseeing segments of brand reputation and advertising for one of Canada's largest telcos. We have us supported by a strong board, including a former vice president of Kraft Foods from CPG, as well as others who bring extensive experience to our board. We believe that we will be continuing to see growth in the upcoming year, and that we invite our investors to continue to watch Vitality and invest, and we will be looking at future financings to accelerate our growth. I have some questions starting to come up here, which I'll answer as I come up there, but I wanted to provide you all with my contact information. It's Cheryl Grant, and my information is right there. You're welcome to reach out to me by phone or by email. Our investors know that I'm very fast to answer the phone and questions, so I look forward to speaking with you, as well as we have the opportunity for you to learn more about Vitality on our investinvitality.com, as well as on our website. I'm actually going to share with you quickly those websites for you to have a chance to look at our product as well as our offerings to customers. So you should be able to see that website that I've just provided to you. And I'm going to go on to our questions and answers here. So the first question that was asked is by Jennifer. She asked if I could provide additional clarification to clean label. So that's a great question. Thank you, Jennifer. Clean label is basically when we look at natural health and food, there's really this discussion around organic, non-GMO. So it's really focused on clean food and clean products, meaning that we're not putting a lot of fillers or additives or things that are not necessary and interfere with the body's natural absorption. So clean label is really where the market is headed towards. We also see that with, for example, vegan food, lifestyle. Many of you, I'm sure, have heard of a lot of the explosion in the vegan community and foods and so forth. And so a lot of those are referred to as clean label, and Vitality falls within that. So a lot of the natural health retailers focus heavily on additives, and Vitality is clean of those. So that is what we refer to as clean label. I was just asked here as well, what about spirulina? Again, spirulina is from a whole food. It's actually called a power or superfood. Superfoods are, again, market leaders for the natural health industry. So spirulina is a natural superfood that helps with the absorption of iron, and so that's really important in our formulation. Great question here by Bobby. Where do you hope to see the company in 2 to 3 years? I really appreciate that comment or question because, you know, I've talked about what 2022 looks like for us, but we really see that we're on a trajectory for growth. The Vitality has grown over the last couple of years, bringing in more products and also building with the stores, as I say, on an organic side. Our real future is going to be focused heavily on targeting of the growth of power iron. Again, that has a huge opportunity for us here in North America. So within the next couple of years, we hope to achieve and move towards that 1% goal of iron, the sales around that, as well as the expansion of our current product line into the United States. We will be taking a focus first on Western United States. The population of Canada is the same as California, so we will really be focused, targeted growth in markets and with retailers that make sense with us, continuing to keep focus on our direct-to-customer subscription model, again, for that repeatable revenue. And also we will be increasing our investment into our promotion and advertising, and we'll be doing that through, as I mentioned, future capital raises to really accelerate the growth of the business. I'm going to actually ask Doug if he'd like to add a couple comments to that last question as well.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Doug Grant speaking, and yeah, we are very excited here at Vitality about our future prospects. Cheryl has pretty much touched on all of them. We are currently using 13 natural product numbers or licenses issued by Health Canada for our 25 SKUs, but we actually have over 100 licenses from Health Canada. So there's a lot of opportunity to add to our line as we go forward here over the next few years as well. But Cheryl's right, we are really targeted and focused on promoting what's been our top seller over the last 3-4 years now, the iron products. We really think they're unique to the marketplace, and the iron, you know, a large percentage of women in North America are iron deficient. We are really trying to solve that problem for a number of women that are deficient in iron. And so we are excited about that opportunity. There is a very large market there. And then, yes, the other products, most of them are unique as well. And we're very excited about the collagen and magnesium lines. We actually launched magnesium about a year and a half ago and collagen about a year ago with the follow-ups in the last 6 months. But we haven't had the opportunity to really properly introduce these new products, which basically doubled our product line, to stores, especially the health food stores here in Canada due to COVID-19. So we're very excited with our expanded sales team to get out into stores and introduce these products so that they're carried by a number of our customers here in Canada. So we're very excited about the future. Thank you for letting me have that opportunity to speak, Cheryl.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for the question. Like I say, we wanted to have a chance to answer questions about Vitality and our future, where we are currently. And like I said, this is actually a very exciting time frame. We're currently on December the 8th of 2021. And this is actually one of the most important sales seasons for the natural health industry. And I just wanted to quickly touch on that. Where do we see the company in 2 to 3 years? We're really laying that foundation right now with New Year, New You. You're starting to see our new advertising that will be coming out, the introduction of the products into a marketplace in 2022. And then in terms of the years following that, we expect to continue to see that trajectory. So at the beginning of the presentation, I talked about our 5-year, year-over-year growth. So when we look at our trajectory, we're focused on continuing that path and that growth as we move forward in the upcoming years. I do want to thank everyone for joining us today. I don't see any additional questions that have popped up. I did push out the URL for you, and I'm also going to send out to you our website, which includes all of our investor information, and that one will provide for you everything, including an overview of our board, our financial reports, and our news releases, to give you the opportunity to learn more about Vitality. And again, I always welcome your calls direct. We thank you for joining us today.